and people are catching on to it. It's not a replacement of anything. It's not a replacement of Christmas or anything like that. It's just a complementary lifestyle situation for about a week within the holiday season. That's Afrocentric. And so Oli Matatal, a very good friend of mine, co-hosted here for quite a while here with me on Roots FM. And she's an international publicist, international activist for sure, right? And just, someone who is very instrumental in getting things done in the music industry and also when it comes on to activism. So it's journalist, publicist, and activist international. I know she was also out last night, so maybe that's why she's a little late coming on. But blessed morning. Greetings, Oli. Greetings, my sister. Unmute your mic, please.
Yes, greetings, everyone. Greetings, Jamaica.
Greetings.
Greetings to the
Welcome. How you doing? As I said to you yesterday, we miss each other. I miss you like, wow.
I miss you like crazy too.
Yeah. And one thing I was telling a lot of my friends last night, you made me feel so bad when you called me last evening and said, "Listen, are you on your way to the Burna Boy show?" And I thought I wasn't going. You were like, "What? How could you be in Jamaica and not go to the Burna Boy show?" She's
I'm telling you, as much as we promote Africa, I was like, how you gonna have the African giant all the way in Jamaica and you don't even make it to the African Giant show?
I know. I know. You really put me in my place, girl, and I deserve it. I deserve it. And I know if you were here in Jamaica, I would have gone because you would have said, "What?
Definitely. Yeah. But I was snooping on Instagram and stuff, and I checked out a few of the posts with Popcorn, but I didn't get a chance to see Burna Boy, so I'm gonna be looking out for this morning.
Well, yeah. Overall, they said one thing we can say for sure, it was a ram-packed show. VVIP and VIP was jam-packed. But they had a lot of glitches, technical glitches with the mic, especially with Popcorn, who, people weren't hearing him. They weren't hearing Barris because, Barris did a cameo appearance with him. So there was, there were some issues there technically, even with Burna Boy as well. So, boy, people were saying, and after paying so much money for this particular event, then you can't hear the artist at particular times. That's an issue for sure. So when we're doing these shows, we have to make sure we get the best in terms of, sorry about that. Yeah, production has to be up for sure,
Yeah, that's disappointing to hear because I would have thought that a show with the magnitude of production like this show would have been top notch.
Absolutely, but I say it one more time, So we're in the season, my sister queen. We're in the season of Kwanzaa. And coming up on the 26th of December, which is our Boxing Day down here, to the 1st of January, which is actually New Year's Day. So tell us your beginnings with Kwanzaa, because we're trying as much as possible to encourage and inform people about Kwanzaa, because some people still don't know about it, don't understand it, think it's a replacement for Christmas and all kind of things. So we want to dispel some of those things and have them because I've been celebrating Kwanzaa for many, many years from I was living in New York, many years, over years. So talk to us a bit about your Kwanzaa experience and what Kwanzaa really is about and why it's important that we, incorporate this lifestyle within the holiday season.
Well, first of all, I want to say that all the holidays that we celebrate are holidays that have been pretty much taken from original Kemetic holidays and then retransformed with European meanings behind them, etc. So when we talk about, for all of our religious people, Jesus was not born in December. If you really look at the Bible, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He wasn't born, Yeshua was not born in December. So December was really a celebration of the solstice of the sun.
Right.
In Semitic days. So, and then from there,
Oli, one question though. Why we're not seeing you? You can't open your video, or you're still in your PJs?
No, I can.
Yeah, we want to see your beautiful face, man, and how you gesticulate and all of that. Yeah. All right.
Let me turn on the light a little.
Yeah. Oli Matatal, live from Atlanta? I think.
Atlanta, ATL.
ATL. She's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
So
girl.
I'm gonna have to hold it because the sound might sound different.
Mhm.
So I just want to say that. So for all folks who want to be like, how they gonna be making up holidays and blah blah blah, Christmas is a made up holiday.
Mhm.
So just putting it out there. So it was
Right.
created in the '60s by Malana Karenga, who's a black nationalist. He later became a college professor, but he created Kwanzaa as a way of uniting and empowering the African American community in the aftermath of what was going on in the '60s with the Black
Mhm.
Panthers and the Watts riots and just so much that happened at that time. And so what it is 7 days of Kwanzaa, and he breaks the principles down into different days.
Mhm.
So which he takes from Kiswahili, which is pretty much one of the languages in Africa that is spoken widely throughout Africa, in
Mhm.
South Africa, in Tanzania, in Kenya, etc. So it's supposed to be a time of learning, family celebration. You come together with the family and communities. We share feasts. We honor the ancestors. We affirm the bond between us and the ancestors, and celebrate our culture as African people, as Black people.
Mhm.
You understand? Because it was during a time where we were being marginalized, we were being fought, we were being pushed in the corner about who we were as African people, etc. So Kwanzaa is just really for us to affirm our Blackness, affirm who we are as a people, affirm our culture. You
Right.
know what I mean? Affirm who we are. So it's not a really religious
None.
holiday in
No.
any way.
Not at
It's
all.
secular. It's a secular holiday, and there are different aspects of it. So I'm gonna break the 7 days down.
Please.
So
Yes.
the so the first day of Kwanzaa is called Umoja,
Mhm.
and Umoja means unity, and we know that we cannot have uh, 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 we have to have unity in our community.
Mhm. That's right.
You know what I mean? It's funny because I was hosting Be Reggae Festival this summer, and as I was hosting, I broke down what community is: to
Mhm.
come in unity.
Come in
You know,
unity. Right.
come in unity. That's community. So that's what
Mhm.
we have to do as a people. We have to come
Come
in
in
unity
unity. Yeah, man. Mhm.
and strive for and maintain in unity in our family, in our community, in our nation,
Nation
in
and
our
our
race. And
race.
this is very important because everywhere we go, we see a lot of Black on Black violence happening in our
Mhm.
community. So
Mhm.
we got to say, Umoja, let's unify. Let's come in unity. Let's stop the black on black violence. Let's stop the haterade for each other. Let's stop breaking down each other as families, as friends, as just people.
Yeah.
So the
General.
first one
Mhm.
is Umoja, so everybody can say Umoja.
Umoja. And
Coming,
that starts on the 20. That's the first day, which is the 26th of December.
absolutely.
Mhm.
And then the second day is Kuji Chakalia. Everybody say Kuji Chakalia.
Chakalia. Kuji
Yes,
Chakalia. Mhm.
Kuji Chakalia, and it means self-determination, and that means to define ourselves, name
Mhm.
ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves.
Mhm.
So that's Kuji Chakalia. All right. And then the next one, which is one of my favorite, I actually created an organization in high school called
Ujima.
Ujima, and it means collective work and responsibility,
Responsibility.
because we have to be collective as a people
Mhm.
to build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters problems our problems and
Problems.
to solve
Solve
them
them
together.
together. Yeah.
So as a people, we got to look out for each other, got to
That's
have each
it.
other's back.
That's right.
Each one reach one and teach one.
Mhm.
Everybody lift each other up. If I don't lift you up, I will fall down. I have to lift my people up. If I don't lift my people up, I will fall down.
Mhm.
So I love Ujima because it deals with collective work and responsibility, and us as a people, being collective, whether it's collective leadership, whether it's collectivity in our organizations, in our
Right.
homes, wherever it might be, but it's collective work and responsibility.
Awesome.
And then the next one is Ujamaa.
Ujima.
Everybody say
Ujama.
Ujamaa.
Ujima.
Yes. And that
Mhm.
means cooperative economics, to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses as to profit from them together.
Yes.
So Ujamaa is our business, our economic piece. You know, so we have so many businesses in our community, but a lot of times we want to go and buy Gucci, we We
All
want to, which
right.
is owned by
All the
Balenciaga
brand
people.
names, yeah.
Yeah,
And we
so
have such outstanding products
we
that
don't
we
support
make in our own
brands that don't
community.
support our people and our community and our
Mm-hmm.
children. So when you have situations like this is the time when you go and you buy black. When you see Adidas and Puma and all these people messing up, go find you some black folks or some people who support our community to support. You know what I mean? That's cooperative economics. Ujamaa. We have so much stuff in this world, so much materialism in this world, but we got to support our own. We have to support our own brands,
Mm-hmm.
our own designers, our own businesses, the stores in our communities that support us. So that's Ujamaa, to build and maintain our own stores. And then the next one is Nia. Let me hear everybody say Nia.
Nia.
Nia. And it
Purpose.
means purpose, because we
Mm-hmm.
know everybody has a purpose in this world.
That's
And
right.
so it means to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. We must remember who we are. We must return to our greatness, return to who we are as a people. And so that's what it's really about, being great, having purpose, walking in that purpose, living that purpose, reaching for that purpose, being that purpose.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is Kaumba. Everybody
Kaumba.
say Kaumba.
Kaumba.
And it means creativity. And we love to be creative as a people.
Yes.
And to do as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than
And
we
we
inherited.
inherited it.
So, we have creativity everywhere, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's through arts, whether it's through the community, whether it's through song, dance. So bring that kuumba to the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one is called Imani. Let me hear everybody say Imani.
Imani.
Imani. And it means faith, because
Faith.
we got to have faith to believe with all our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle.
Struggles.
So that's
Yeah.
Imani. We
Mm-hmm.
have to have faith. Faith is what guides us through those turbulent times
Mm-hmm.
when we feel like we just can't
Oh,
make it
no
no more.
more. Yes.
When you
Yes.
feel like you hit the bottom, when
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you even at the top, but you just need some faith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, we've been there. We've done that. We've been there. So,
So
is
there are
it?
different
Mhm.
ways to set up the Kwanzaa, because you set it up with the Kanara, which is the actual candle. The candle where you light the candles. It's 3 different candles you put in
All right, we're
there. The
not seeing
red,
your whole
black,
face.
and
Oh, yeah, we're
green.
seeing it now. Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the black is in the middle, the red on the right, and the green on the left. And of course, we all know what red, black, and green stands for. The red is for the blood that we shed
Mm-hmm.
through the transatlantic slave trade and all the lives that have been lost amongst us as a people through the centuries, through Jim Crow, through
Mm-hmm.
apartheid, through, what happened in Jamaica with Coral
Yeah,
Gardens,
man. Oh, yeah.
in
So many
so many
atrocities.
ways that we can
Mm-hmm.
represent the red, but the red stands for the blood that we have shed. The black stands for us as a people,
Mm-hmm.
and how we're scattered all across the world as diaspora, whether it's in the Caribbean, whether it's in Brazil, whether it's in Argentina. You saw that brother that scored that goal.
2
Yes.
goals in what? In seconds. I mean, Mbappe. I mean, yes. She's Mm-mm.
Yes. Yes. Whether it's in Argentina, let me say that again, wherever we are, the people, that stands for the black. And the
Mm-hmm.
green stands for the land, our land. The land has been taken from us, the land that we own, the land that we grow our crops on, the land that we strive from. So that's the red, the black, and the green. And we have a mat that you place on the bottom of the Kanara. That's what the candles are put into a
Right. That
Kanara.
straw type mat. Yeah.
Which is the candle holder. And then there's a placemat put under it,
Mm-hmm.
made from straw or cloth, and expresses history, the culture, and the traditions. It symbolizes the historical and traditional foundation for us to stand on,
Mm-hmm.
to build our lives, because today stands on our yesterdays, just as other symbols stand on the mkeka. So the mkeka is the mat, the placemat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you have
And
one
what did you
ear
say the
of
relevance of
corn.
that placemat was for? Did you say? I missed that.
Yes, I did.
Mm?
It expresses our history, our culture, and our tradition.
Okay. Our
In
history, our
terms
culture,
of
and our tradition. That's right.
the traditional foundation for us to stand on, to build our lives, because today stand on and our yesterday. So meaning we have to look today. You have to look at yesterday to move forward.
Right.
Sankofa.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ear of corn is the vibunzi. It's the stalk of corn that represents the fertility. It symbolizes the reproduction of our children, the future of the hopes of our family brought to light. So, and two or more ears are called the mahindi. So
Mm-hmm.
each ear of corn is supposed to represent a child in the family. So if you have
Right.
one or two, three, four family
Mm-hmm.
members, children, you put a piece of corn to represent each child in the family. So that's that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we spoke about the candles, but we didn't say how the candles
Our place.
are done.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we create the candles are supposed to create the sun's power and to provide light. It's a celebration of fire and purification. And through the candle burning, it's not limited to any particular person or group, but every day on one day of Kwanzaa, you light. You start with
Mm-hmm.
the Umoja candle, which is the black candle, and then the three candles you burn representing Nia, Ujima, and
The
Imani
different
are
principles.
placed on
Yes.
the right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then the other candles, Kachakalia, Ujama, and
Kuwa-
and Kuma,
Kumba.
are,
Mm-hmm.
are, pla- are placed on the left. And
Mm-hmm.
each day you light a candle and you come with your family members and you discuss the principles, what that means to each of you, to just reinvigorate the principles in each other and how it affects your daily lives. And the burning of the candle also indicates that the principle is being celebrated,
Mm-hmm.
and that and it's illuminating fire of the candle is a basic element of the universe, and every celebration there's supposed to be some type of fire, because
Right.
fire is mystique. You know what
Cleansing
I
and
mean?
purging.
And
Yeah.
it talks about the power of fire and how we
Mm-hmm.
destroy or create with this power. It's a mystical power.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about what the Kanara represents, the candle holder. The Kanara is the center of Kwanzaa and the original stalk, which is supposed to be our ancestry. It's shaped in straight lines, semicircles, or spirals. And as long as the seven candles are separate and distinct, uh, it's a Kanara.
Mm-hmm.
It can be made from different materials. People can make their own Kanara from branches, wood, or natural materials. But it basically symbolizes the ancestors,
Mm-hmm.
our root, those that came before us and really set the foundation for who we are today. And so the ancestors must be remembered and honored. Now, you have a unity cup, because on each day of Kwanzaa, in this unity cup called Kikomba Cha Umoja, you will put water or juice, and everybody will take the cup, this special cup, which is to perform libations during the Kwanzaa. You take some people actually take the cup, and they'll take the cup and they'll sip it. But I know with this corona and stuff going on, not too many people can be
You
sipping out
better
of
have
the
your
cup.
own cups. That's right. You better have your own cup.
So you might want to have your own Kikoma chai emotion, but but you can also use the cup to do libation, but people
Libations. Yeah,
use
pour
it
it.
to promote unity in the family, and they
Mm-hmm.
drink and pass amongst family members using, like I said, water, juice, or wine. They,
Mm-hmm.
they use the direction of the four winds, the north, south, and east, to honor the ancestors and the creator, to share in this beautiful feast. Because everybody, when you come and everybody brings a meal to dinner. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to
Right.
come
Yeah.
very collective and very festive and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, you cannot have a celebration without gifts. And the
Yeah.
gifts are the zawadi. And my mother, the way she used to do is she would buy us a gift for every day of Kwanzaa, but we only open up the gifts on the last day of Kwanzaa, which would
Mm-hmm.
be Imani. And
a lot of people make gifts, handmade gifts. So it's just more impacting and cultural and that sort of a thing.
You could do handmade gifts. My mother would do a collaboration. My mom was so busy she wasn't about to make no gifts, but she bought us the things that we needed. I remember a year right when the Malcolm X movie came out. It was maybe I was in 10th grade, and she bought me this big coat with Malcolm X. It was like a Malcolm X all over the coat, but it was different pictures of Malcolm. So it was like a collage, and it was yellow, and it was so warm.
Awesome.
And, girl, I just thought I was just the most Malcolm X person you could ever be.
Oh, gosh.
So these are supposed to encourage growth, self-determination, achievement, success.
Right.
We exchange gifts to promote and reward our immediate family, especially the children, to reward them of our accomplishments and commitments to each other as children. And the handmade gifts are very encouraging to promote self-determination, purpose, creativity, avoiding chaos during the shopping.
Just straight positive vibrations.
Of the holiday season, because sometimes we can become a little bit material.
Oh, Lord, a lot of times, and especially the children get caught up in all of that. But basically, what we're out of time, but guess what I'm going to do? On Friday, when we're having our marketplace, Kwanzaa Marketplace Live, I want you to zoom in. And I don't know if it's possible for you to set up candles and stuff. Is that a possibility? You could set up the whole thing for us?
I try to make something. I'll see what I can dig up and put together a whole Kwanzaa setup so that people can see what the actual setup looks like.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
You
don't have to dash away your Hanukkah or your Christmas to celebrate Kwanzaa.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Is for all of us African folks of the diaspora,
right?
And it's even new to Africa because a lot of them don't know about it either. So we brought it to Gambia. We bring it to different places. I know Queen Mother Moses does Kwanzaa in South Africa.
Beautiful.
So it's all over the world that has been celebrated. I remember one year McDonald's even was pushing Kwanzaa very hard over the past couple of years.
So they have to get in on it.
International celebration, but it's really a Black holiday,
right?
And it was done
7
to
days
really just celebrate our greatness and to heal from the transatlantic slave trade and all the oppression that has been on us as Black people for over 400 years and still continuing.
Thank you so much, Oli. I look forward to having you on Friday as well, and all set up. We look forward to that, and thank you for the information. And as someone who has lived it with your mom and lived it with your dad, lived it in the States and also in Africa. So bless up yourself. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Jamaica, I miss y'all and all y'all Burna Boy fans. I'm so sorry y'all had the technical difficulties. That should have been top notch
priority.
Going around, Lord.
Absolutely. We'll hear more about it when we check out the different trending stories regarding it. Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway, love y'all. Happy holidays. We'll talk on Friday.
Boys, I'll see you on Friday. All right, love. Take care. Blessings. Take care. Thanks again. Oli Matatal, international publicist, journalist, and activist, talking about Kwanzaa celebrations that start on the 26th of December through to January 1. And we're having our, coming up on Friday, on the Conscious Reggae Party, we have our Kwanzaa Marketplace. All right. So we can support each other, buy from each other, and buy positive gifts. Yeah, positive vibes. All right, so Dudley's coming up now. Boy, let me get out of his way. Because when Dudley comes up now to talk about the FIFA World Cup, it's a big deal. All right, so we're going to take a pause for the calls and come right back. Soon come. Where's Dudley? I guess he'll soon be here. Soon come. Getting all his notes together and all of that, right?
Denise, Isis Miller with Rootsology, which is the in-week thriller from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Miss Harry said it never go to all weekend. We have food for thought, your health is a well, then love bus, that is a must. I know idiot thing that. Yeah, we close it off at the end of the week with Fire Friday, which are the talk of the street. Rootsology, me say ya Rootsology. Rootsology, me say ya Rootsology.